there's a person laying on the ground, not moving. There's just a lady 3 shots fired that we heard.
Oh, 911!
911, where's the emergency?
I saw the vehicle. They just shot him.
Who just shot him?
Some guys in a Explorer with no license plate.
Jacksonville is a consolidated city-county government, and we've been that way since 1968. Recently, there was a study done, and inside the old Jacksonville city limits, pre-consolidation, if you take the murder per capita within that area, it's the 3rd worst in the United States. However, if you go outside of that area, for the rest of Jacksonville, and you exclude the murders within the old inner city, then you have one of the least crime-laden rates in the entire country.
Now to a big story for you, the murder of a mother expecting her 2nd child.
Third time in just 2 days, police are investigating another shooting.
2 men after a drive-by shooting on West 24th and Wilson Street.
He was shot at least 6 times, and now 2 people are arrested for attempted murder. Today, his family says all of this could have been prevented had police gotten there sooner.
So Jacksonville's crime is consolidated within the old Jacksonville city limits. And what it tells is a story of an upper middle class and an upper class that abandoned the municipal core, went and built their properties on tax-free land in the unincorporated part of the county, as they're still doing in our Ponte Vedra region, and used the tax base in order to support that move.
Right about the landing?
Yeah.
Man, that was a nice picture. Okay, you don't hit my little change real bad, please.
I got nothing on me.
Could you give me 75 cents?
Nothing.
We walked in with nothing. It's free to park right now.
I don't even have pockets.
All right. Anybody got 40? You got 40 cents?
I got nothing on me. I'm sorry.
We found that there were a couple of different things going on. One, there was the problem of legitimate homelessness, where we have people who are starving in the streets. We have people who are without medical care, who have had emergency crisis in their medical health, and we are watching them fall apart in front of our very eyes.
You want to go ahead and tell us maybe your experiences in the city, what happened to you, stuff like that? We're just
I was shot.
You were shot?
Yeah.
By whom?
By the ones that don't like Bonnie and Clyde.
By the ones that don't like Bonnie and Clyde.
That don't want to worship them.
So
I went to the bar, and I used the bathroom, and I kissed the floor, and I looked at the glass, and Cujo, my spits indigo steak, was right there on me, and I ate it, and I asked for a cigarette. Michael Wayne Myers. I used to live in Fort Myers.
Superimposed on top of this population of genuinely homeless and defenseless people, there's also a group of people who are just criminals. They have a place to live. Most of them don't live very far from here. But it is very easy to use the very concentrated homeless services systems that are all located right here in the city core in order to subsidize a fairly dysfunctional lifestyle.
Where we going? I got 4 bottles of Degree. They're $49 a piece. One of them was $2. And Adidas.
Where'd you get it from?
You won't believe it. My girlfriend brought it home. She's got like 50 bottles of them. She works at CBS. We're trying to sell them half price. Degree is the best they're going for me.
Are they hot?
No, she works at no, they're not hot. They're $2 a piece.
Then how's she getting 50 of them?
She works there.
Then they're hot.
She's a stock girl. She can do that. Degree is expensive.
We had 2 17-year-olds that were fairly brutally beaten here in Hammock Park. So the more we got into it, the more we realized that the concentration is the problem, and that is a municipally funded phenomenon. For example, the city jail releases 75 people a day with no money and no ability to get home and no transportation home. So if you can imagine what would happen if you went over to St. John's Town Center and had 75 releases from jail every single day dropped off into the middle of the town center, what effect that would have on their parking and on their retail environment. Well, obviously we've been having the same environment here. The city, of course, all of our homeless services have boards that have been taken over by ultra-conservative wingnuts who have decided that if you aren't actually living for Jesus, you don't deserve any money from the city. So your choices are Jesus or starvation, and it's alarming the number of people who are willing to choose starvation rather than Jesus.